Good morning. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Today's ceremony is being recorded, and a link for viewing will be available on the PNWU website following this afternoon's commencement. Welcome to the promotion ceremony for Pacific Northwest University of Health Sciences, class of 2022. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the presentation and posting of the colors by the Central Washington University Air Force Color Guard, followed by the singing of the national anthem. Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Post the colors.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Good morning. That's how you say it in the military. It's not good morning. It's good morning. First, I'd like to thank our musician for that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. A cappella is no joke. At this time, I would like to recognize all of our veterans, active duty service members, guardsmen, and reservists present today. You have gone beyond your citizens' duty to volunteer your lives and your livelihoods, and to answer when your country called, to defend the freedoms we all enjoy today. Would you please stand at this time? Thank you. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest University of Health Sciences Military Promotion Ceremony. It is fitting that we hold the ceremony on the third Saturday of May, the date to celebrate Armed Forces Day. It's a day nationally to pay tribute to men and women who serve the United States Armed Forces. I am Dr. Thomas Skandalis, Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. We are pleased you could join us today as we recognize 8 of our graduating students on the occasion of their military promotion. At this time, I would ask these students to join us on stage. Ready? Seat. That's not in the script. Ladies and gentlemen, seated before you this morning are 8 graduating students who represent the best and the brightest of their generation. I believe their classmates also have those characteristics, but this group stands out. Their commitment, dedication, character, and patriotism are unquestioned and are truly inspiring to me. Especially so because they are volunteering to serve their country during a time when our nation is facing military threats abroad. Still, I pray they will never be in a combat theater, but if that occurs, wounded soldiers and civilians will be in the most caring of hands. We are very proud of you, and I know your families are especially proud, and as you have probably noticed, are justifiably beating with love and pride. Please know that every person at PNWU has the utmost admiration and respect for these fine young doctors and officers, and it is an honor and a privilege to welcome them into our profession as colleagues. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our speaker for today's ceremony, Major Angela Dunn, Medical Corps, United States Army Reserve. Major Dunn graduated as part of PNWU College of Osteopathic Medicine's inaugural class of 2012. As an HPSB scholarship recipient, she commissioned into the U.S. Army after graduation. She completed a transitional year internship at Walter Reed Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, and then a family medicine residency at Fort Belvoir Community Hospital in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. She was then assigned as faculty at Madigan Army Medical Center's Family Medicine Residency Program in Tacoma, Washington. She deployed with the 1st Armored Division. I was in the 3rd Armored Division. The 1st Armored Division, they're okay, I guess. However, my division never went where Major Dunn went. She supported operations in Kuwait and Jordan with subsequent leadership and teaching roles at Madigan Army Medical Center. Her service awards include the Meritorious Service Medal, Global War on Terror Expeditionary and Service Medals, Army Commendation Medal, National Defense Service Medal, and Army Achievement Medals. She is board certified in family medicine and osteopathic manipulative treatment, and is a fellow of the American Academy of Family Physicians. She currently serves in the U.S. Army Reserves as a family medicine physician and adjunct faculty at Madigan Army Medical Center, Department of Family Medicine. She resides in Tacoma, Washington with her husband Noel, who's here, and children Amelia and Mark.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Dean, for that lovely introduction. Thank you. First armor aside, it's really, truly an honor to be here with especially our graduates today. You did it. I mean, this is a huge deal, and I am so proud of you, as are your family members and your friends. So congrats. This is a wonderful day for you. It's difficult to believe that 10 years ago today, I was sitting right where they are sitting, contemplating the next steps of my career. And as an aside, I happened to be super pregnant with my second child at graduation. And so the Army, in its infinite wisdom, issued me a giant polyester smock to wear with my Class A's. So I felt like I was wearing a tent. So I'm grateful that I lack such a garment today, but very grateful for my children. So fashion faux pas aside, I joined the military not because they paid for school, that I'd get great training, or that I'd like adventure. I joined the military really, truly because I love my country at my very core. I believe in the principles of freedom and democracy. I believe that upholding the Constitution of the United States is a most worthy endeavor. And I believe that supporting our men and women of arms is one of the most honorable things that we can do as physicians. So now you get to do that too. So very cool. What I love most about military medicine is that it's service-oriented, not profit-oriented. So that doesn't mean you get a blank check for care, right? You can do whatever you want. That's not it. But it means that you practice in a patient-forward, mission-focused organization, and that's a rare privilege. So, simply put, being a military physician is awesome. Okay. All right, so now that you're part of the tribe, in a sense, I want to help you. You're my people. I want to give you a lending hand. And I thought what I might do is pull the curtain back a little bit and talk about what's right in front of you, and that's residency training. Okay, it's right there. So, your journey is certainly going to be uniquely yours and different from mine. Obviously, some of you are going into different specialties. But having been a resident not too long ago, and then I've been faculty since then, I put together a little survival guide. Okay, you ready? Okay. So, number one, go ahead and sweat the small stuff. All right, what does that mean? Okay, so check the vitals, check the labs, check the rads. Listen one more time, read up, check position again, now cut, rehearse, give that IV push, check again, practice your time, look up side effects, what's most likely, what's to rule out, what's missing, admit mistakes, admit not knowing, take action, repeat. Okay. I've been reading a little bit about former General Colin Powell's life and leadership. He's, as you know, was a giant in the leadership field, and he had an incredibly distinguished career, both in the military and in federal service. And as you know, maybe too, he died of COVID last year. So I've been reading more about him. And he's often quoted for his military acumen, essentially. And I really like this one quote that he said. He said, if you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Our profession demands excellence, which is nothing more than a consistent stream of small actions done properly. He was talking about infantry, but you could very much be talking about medicine in there too. So go ahead and sweat the small stuff. All right, number two. Every patient is an opportunity to improve your practice, even the normal ones, even the really abnormal ones, even the ones that are exhausting and you just like want to get on with your rounds or your clinic or your day or whatever, and you're like, I have nothing I can offer them. You can offer All right, we're getting there. Number 3. All right, number 3, be curious. So I know you wouldn't be here if you weren't curious. That's sort of ingrained as a physician. And it certainly applies to regular reading and preparing for exams. But I mean this more as like a daily meditation. This is common in most surgical specialties, but I encourage you to keep a case log. It could be procedures, but it could be other things too. It could simply be that you referred someone onto specialty care or something different, and then ask the question, what happened? What happened to that patient? Like you felt something weird in the abdomen, it was a mass, you referred them to general surgery. What happened? What did they do? They took it out, they said it was something. What did the path show? Be curious about what's happening to your patients when you send them away. It'll increase your learning exponentially. Also keep a case log for your procedures because hospitals are going to want that, right? So, but a case log really for you, and meaning how did it go? How did that procedure go? What went well? How did the patient do? What skills do you need to work on? Be curious, even of your own skills, as you continue to develop them. Okay, number 4. We're really getting there. Okay, number 4 is kind of like number 2. Every patient is an opportunity, and I would say every attending is an opportunity, and they have something to offer you, good and bad. So you will have stellar educators in the military. Their like clinical or surgical or procedural skill will just be amazing. They'll do their own original research. They'll be like unicorn attendings, okay? So those are great people to work with. And you'll have them in the military. You will also have some that are not so good. And it could be those stellar attendings on a bad day, okay? Let each one of your attendings model for you the kind of doctor you want to be or not to be, okay? I also encourage you to seek out mentors. That's plural. So, and try to seek out mentors that are not like you. I'll give you an example. One of my dear mentors was a slightly older gentleman who's pretty grouchy. And so we didn't really have a lot in common, but he taught me to be more polished in my notes, in my presentation, and my clinical efficiency. And I will never forget Dr. Maneker, ever. So, every attending has something to offer you. All right, it's kind of a bummer one, but it's sort of a fact of life. Seek efficiency in your administrative tasks. Okay, so administrative stuff is sometimes like the bane of our existence, but it's there, and so I encourage you to lean on your senior residents for these tasks in order for you to focus your attention on your patients, on your training, on your own team development, and really your own personal life. So there are people that are going to say, you need to submit this form, you need to submit your leave form, you need to submit your officer evaluation support form. There's going to be a lot of people demanding of your time. I want you to seek efficiency in those tasks. Also, medical notes are not novellas, all right? So just remember that, so you can save yourself some time doing that. All right, we're almost there. This is one of my favorites. Okay, number 6, take care of yourself. Truly, take care of yourself. Pass your physical fitness test, not because it's like you'll get in trouble if you don't, but pass it because you're fit and you work out every day because it's good for you, right? And you feel better doing it. We all know that being fit actually elevates our performance in everything. So pass your physical fitness test, right? Sleep, that's kind of obvious, but people who tell you or brag to you about only needing 3 hours of sleep and then doing another shift the next day, they're not only misguided, they're dangerous. So prioritize your sleep at every opportunity. And please ignore your attendings who say, back in my day, we didn't have naps, right? So just ignore that comment and drive on. And of course, eat well. That's really easy, sort of, but just eat well. It'll feed your mind and your body. And lastly there, love your friends and your family. You're going to be kind of hard to live with in residency, okay? Just a little bit, but then it'll get better, and you'll definitely need their support. So take care of yourself. Okay, last, number 7, lucky 7. That's the last one, and it was truly, this one's really my favorite. Plan to do some high-speed military stuff, okay? After your residency training. You want to be a dive medical officer? I'm looking at the Navy people. Go to dive medical school, all right? You want to be a flight surgeon? Great. Go to the course, all right? You want to join the Rangers? Not sure why you do that, because they're crazy and I married one, okay? So, they're wonderful. Go to Ranger school, okay? These are afforded to you. You want to get advanced trauma training, but you're a pediatrician, okay? No problem. Let's do that for you. My last one. You want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane? Go ahead. Go to airborne school. So these are not afforded to your civilian colleagues. These are unique to the military. And I would tell you that if you want to get out of the hospital after residency, which yes you do, take that operational assignment. It'll be the most fulfilling professional thing you will ever do. Okay? All right, well, that's it. Good luck. And thank you truly for having me be here. It's an absolute honor to celebrate with you today. Welcome to the tribe.
Wise words, Major Dunn, thank you. I suggest you heed them. I'm smiling. Okay. We'll now start our pinning ceremony. The first graduate in pinners are Army Lieutenant Austin Cisneros, being promoted to captain and pinned by his son Maxwell Cisneros, assisted by son McKay Cisneros, and sister Alicia Cleaver. I love the bow ties. Just saying. Congratulations, Captain Cisneros. The second graduate pinners are Navy Ensign Ashton Dyke, being promoted to lieutenant and pinned by his wife, Kirsten Dyke. Congratulations, Lieutenant Dyke. The next graduate and pinner are Navy Ensign Katrina Heist, being promoted to lieutenant and pinned by her brother, Navy Lieutenant Skylar Heist. And they're going to be on nuclear subs. Congratulations, Lieutenant Heist. The next graduate and pinners are Navy Ensign Haley Heitzman, being promoted to lieutenant and pinned by her mother, Lynette Dennison, and her grandmother, Trustee Karen Hyatt. Congratulations, Lieutenant Heitzman. The next graduate and pinners are Navy Ensign Laura Roberson, being promoted to lieutenant and pinned by her mother, Laura Castro, and her husband, Shane Roberson. This is why Army always beats Navy in football. Congratulations, Lieutenant Roberson. The next graduate and pinners are Air Force Lieutenant Mauna Adrozo, being promoted to captain and pinned by her father and mother, Art and Crez Adrozo. Congratulations, Captain Adrozo. The next graduate and pinners are Air Force Lieutenant Kathleen Lundeberg, being promoted to captain and pinned by her mother, Terry Lundeberg, and her father, Carl Lundeberg. Congratulations, Captain Lundeberg. The next graduate and penners are Army Lieutenant Jorge Parra, being promoted to captain and pinned by his wife, Lauren Parra, and his parents, Jorge and Veronica Parra. Congratulations, Captain Parra.
Congratulations to each of you. You have just witnessed two time-honored traditions in the military. As our new officers were saluting me, each one was handed a PNWU challenge coin. Challenge coins were initially used in the military to verify someone's identity to a specific group. Coins are to be carried at all times. The coin you receive today identifies you forever with PNWU. The second tradition is that of the silver dollar salute. The newly commissioned officers received their first officer salute by our enlisted service personnel here today, Petty Officer Second Class. There you go, thank you. After giving a return salute, the students handed off a silver dollar to recognize their first salute as an officer. At this time, I invite our 8 military students to stand for the administration of the oath of office in front of your family, friends, classmates, and colleagues. All right. Raise your right hand, please. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. Please all stand for the retiring of the colors. Retire the colors.
Well done, color guard. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of the College of Osteopathic Medicine and PNWU, I congratulate you and welcome you to the military family as newly promoted officers. Family members are invited on stage following the ceremony to take photos. The platform party will also be available for photos. We now conclude our military promotion ceremony. Students, officers,